Hello, hi and welcome to another video of the narration. The very basic rules we have already discussed them in our earlier videos like direct and indirect speech, changes of tenses we have already covered. But in this particular video we are going to discuss how place, how time will change in respect of direct and indirect speech. And we will also include some modals and also some exceptional rules relevant here, which are very important for your competition purpose. So let's get started. So have a look. These are the rules which you have to learn first of all before we should start practicing with some examples, like today will be changed into that day in case of indirect speech. Now will be changed into either then or at the moment, but this one is preferable. Yesterday will be changed into the day before. Days ago, like 5 days ago, 7 days ago, it will remain like days before. Don't just copy paste days ago, right? Suppose here it is mentioned over there 7 days ago. You will write 7 days before. Last week, the week before. Next year, the following year. Tomorrow, there are two cases. You can equally use them. The next day, the following day. Both are correct. You can take either of them. Here will be changed into there. This, that, these, those, ago, either before or previously. Both are equally correct. You can use both of them just one at a time, but you can utilize both of them while writing. Tonight, that night. And these are change in models with respect to tenses. Like will be changed into would, can into could, must or have to into must or had to. Either may or might, you have to use only might. Either may it is written, then you are going to convert it into might. If it is written over there might, even then you are going to write might. Should remain should and ought to remain ought to. I hope these very basic or simple rules will help you out when we practice them through some examples. So let's have some examples. Here we are having those examples which are exceptional. Okay, and they will surely be asked in your exams. Like we know past continuous will be changed into what? If we have some basic rules. But what are those cases in which past continuous tense is not going to change at all? You have to keep those points also in your mind because they are going to help you when you are going through your 4 options and marking the correct one. Let's have a look then. Past continuous tense does not change. Make a note over here. When it is used in time clause. How? See, he said to me while I was singing, she was dancing. Here it is a mention of your time clause. So the no change is going to be in your tense format. So he told me that while he was singing, notice only past continuous, she was dancing. Similarly, past indefinite also doesn't change in the following cases we are going to discuss, and they are going to helpful in your exams. I'm pretty sure about that. The first one is when it is used in time clause, similar to the first one. So whenever you are encountering a time clause in past continuous or past indefinite, no change will be there in tense. Like she said to me, when I met him, he was playing. She told me that when she met him, he was playing. Same. One more example. She said to her mother, father had left before when she reached the home. She told her mother that father had left before when she reached home. Okay, no change in the tense because we are talking in case of time clause. When it expresses two simultaneous actions, when your past indefinite tense is going to speak about two simultaneous actions, you are not going to change the tense. She said, I cooked vegetables and he fried rice. She said that she cooked food and he fried rice. No insertion of had. You can see past indefinite is not going to change in past perfect in these particular situations. Moving to the next slide. Third one is when it expresses your historical past. That's pretty true. He said, Netaji was born in Kolkata. Nobody is going to change this statement, okay? But we are going to mention the exceptional rule. So we are mentioning. He said that Netaji was born in Kolkata. You can't write had born and something like that. Okay? It will remain same. Now let's talk about change of will. We know will is going to change into would. Very simple. Why am again mentioning it will? Because I have mentioned in the very basic rules of future tense only that will be changed into would. But there are cases when will is going to change into should. And when. This is the thing, my dear friends, I am going to discuss here. Will change into should. When the speaker seeks advice or request. Okay? Take example. The mother said, what will I do with so much money, my son? She is seeking some advice, some request, some help from his son. So, the mother asked her son what she should do. Notice the change? What she should do with the so much money. Okay? Now, let's talk about another concept like change of need. First one is, she said, need I write a letter? She asked. If she had to write a letter, if it is given need in your direct speech, you had to use that format. Instead of need, you have to write had to. Okay? She said, need I write a letter? She asked because it's a question. So, I am not writing here told or said that. I am writing here asked, and this question is of yes no form. We are going to cover these type of sentences in our coming videos as well. So, for the time being, just have a look. In another video, I am going to explain it further. She asked if she had to write a letter. Okay. Here, the thing you have to notice is need is going to change into had to. Next example, she said, if I am selected, I need not study further. She said that if she was selected, she would not have. Need not. She would not have to study further. Okay. So, also grab these points in your mind as well. Next is change of could in case of permission particularly. She said to me, when I was a student, I could not go out alone. She told me that when she was a student, she was not allowed to go alone. Instead of could not, I am changing this into the tense which is relevant in my sentence. Okay, moving to the next slide. Next is change of must. Must normally does not change. When it refers to duty or the laws of nature. Like she said, we must all die. She said that we must all die. Of course, it's true. It's a law of nature. Nobody is going to live forever. Next is must changes. But when? In the following cases. Like she said, I must leave at once. This is not a law of nature. This is not a particular duty. So, it will be changed. Like she said that she had to. Similar to need. She had to leave at once. Similarly, Kiran said, I must get up early tomorrow. Kiran said that she would have to get up early the next day. Here you can also notice a change. Tomorrow is changed into the next day. Next, Lekha said, Mansi, you must be silent. Lekha ordered Mansi to be silent. No insertion of must. So, my dear friends, here you have to use your discretion power as well. Okay? One more exception cases for today's video is that today, tomorrow and tonight. Of course, today will be changed into that day, tomorrow the following day, tonight that night. But they will not change when the speech is reported the same day. When you are talking on the same day. Like this morning he said, I shall leave Chennai tomorrow. So here you are not going to write that morning. This morning he said that he would leave Chennai tomorrow. No change in tomorrow. Nobody is going to write here the following day. This morning he said, I shall leave Chennai tomorrow. Next, Isha said today, I am leaving Pune tonight. No change in tonight. Isha said today that she was leaving Pune tonight. Getting my point? So that's all for this video. Thank you so much. Stay in touch.